So the next chapter. Let's see what happens to Captain in his beloved park. Chapter 17, the Book of Park Occurrences. My basketball rolled onto the grass that time, didn't it, Pride? Announced Ned from the park bench. Captain Pride to you, the man thundered. Didn't it, Private Pride? Replied Ned, enjoying winding up the proud man. Captain, I remember it well, said the park keeper. All serious incidents are noted down in my Book of Park Occurrences. Let me look. The man pulled a little red, leather-bound notebook from his blazer pocket. Embossed on the cover were the words, Book of Park Occurrences. Let me see, January the 1st, began Pride, leafing through the pages. Not a happy new year, as at 0700 hours, highly offensive sweet wrapper blows into park, entire areas sealed off until culprit who drops said sweet wrapper is found and fined. Ned looked at Slime, and Slime looked at Ned. Both rolled their eyes at each other. 14th of February, 0900 hours, a pigeon does his doodahs on the newly waxed park bench. Pigeons are brought into the park shed for questioning one by one until one of them squawks. Isn't that what pigeons do anyway? Anyway, Ned and Slime sighed at this silly little man. Oh yes, here it is, March the 3rd. Captain Pride was becoming animated now. 1100 hours, a basketball is bounced over the wall from the nearby playing fields and lands on the grass. It bounces repeatedly, 7 times to be precise, before eventually coming to a stop. One blade of grass is killed. Another is seriously injured. Basketball is dealt with in an instant with military precision. I puncture it with my litter collecting spear. That basketball was a Christmas present from my granny, said the boy sorrowfully. She sent it all the way from the Isle of Stench. It accidentally bounced over the wall. Why didn't you just throw it back when I asked you? The captain's moustache bristled. I did throw it back, he protested. Only after you'd burst it, replied the boy. I still threw it back. The captain's left eye began to twitch. Right, I want both of you out of my park now. Ned looked at Slime. All in good time. First, we need a little something for you to jot down in your Park Occurrences book. It is called the Book of Park Occurrences, not the Park Occurrences book, corrected the captain. Slime, continued Ned, I think we need to cause some mischief. Oh, goody goody, agreed his friend. 1,000 sweet wrappers, if you please. What the blazes? Spluttered Captain Pride. Now, shouted the boy. Halt, cried Pride. The little man could make a big noise, but it was too late. Slime trans-slimed into 1,000 sweet wrappers of every colour imaginable. They floated through the air, dancing on the breeze. Captain Pride ran around in circles, trying to grab them to no avail. Ha 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 ha, Ned laughed. Now, let's have 100 basketballs. At once, the sweet wrappers clung together to form balls that bounced up and down on the grass with glee. Boing, boing, boing. The grass! My precious grass! Keep off the grass! Yelled Pride. But there were just too many of them. He ran to fetch his litter spear and stabbed at them, but whenever he hit one, it just soaked him in slime. Let's not forget the pigeons, shouted out one of the slime basketballs that had Slime's face on it. Oh, of course, said Ned. In an instant, every one of those 100 basketballs became a pigeon. Not just any pigeon, a pooping pigeon. A super-duper whooper-pooping pigeon. Squawk, squawk, squawk. Splat, splat, splat. As the birds looped and twirled through the air, they dropped their load of multicoloured slime poop. Sloop everywhere. The lawn was splattered. The path was splattered. The shed was splattered. The bench was splattered. "Halt!" barked Pride. "I command you to halt in the name of Greta Greed." Think Slime's going to stop? Let's see. "One last military fly past," ordered Ned. Slime knew what the boy meant, and immediately the birds gathered in formation. As if they were an Air Force stunt team, they turned high in the sky before coming straight for Captain Pride. "Halt!" he bellowed. "That's an order." But they didn't stop. They kept coming. So the old soldier began to run away, but he was no match for the slime pigeons. They swooped over his head, dropping their load right on top of him. Splat, splat, splat. Captain Pride was splattered. "Dirty beasts," cried the man. His moustache, his blazer, his slacks, his highly polished boots, every last part of him was covered in goo. "Whoops," remarked Ned. "You seem to have a tiny speck of something on you, Captain," crowed. A red mist of fury descended upon the park keeper. "I'll get you, boy," he yelled as he charged at Ned with his litter spear. "Charge! And it's not Prode, it's Pride." Just in time, the slime pigeons swooped down to Ned and whisked him up from the park bench high into the air. "Another day, Captain Prude," he called out from above. With the beat of 100 slimy wings, the boy vanished into the clouds. I wonder who he's going to go and see next with Slime. Bye.